Lita Renaudin is cooking beans. Her first harvest since 4 successive hurricanes destroyed her crops and her home last September.
The
flood washed away everything we owned. The water went inside our home and left us with nothing.
Last year's storms caused an estimated $220 million in damage to food crops, leaving tens of thousands of farmers without a means of earning a living, and the country without enough food to eat. In the weeks after the storms, the UN's International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, launched a $10 million program to kickstart food production quickly. The program aims to distribute seeds to an estimated 240,000 farmers over the next year. Lita's beans are among the first harvests to come in, helping to ease food shortages in some regions, says Anna Pietikainen of IFAD.
The surface area of the fields that have been planted during this winter season has almost doubled for bean production in the country. Also, we've seen that prices on the national market for beans have fallen, so people will access it better on the market.
More than half of Haitians live on less than $1 a day, so even small fluctuations in food prices can have a big impact. 4 months before the hurricanes struck last year, thousands rioted in the streets of cities like Les Cayes when food prices went up suddenly. Pierre Petit, a farmer living outside the city, remembers it well.
When food prices went up, it was like a bomb for people. One day you were able to cook 2 cups of rice for lunch, and the next day you couldn't afford to. What was frustrating for me as a farmer was that there was nothing I could do about it.
Pierre's experience reveals how ill-equipped farmers are here to meet the country's food needs.
We are lacking a lot of things. I don't even own a hoe. I have to borrow one when I go to work.
The distribution of hundreds of tons of seed may provide a quick fix to last year's food emergency, but UN agencies like IFAD, who are also involved in longer-term development here, say without major investments in agriculture, Haiti will remain vulnerable, and millions more will suffer the next time disaster strikes.
La crise alimentaire de 2008 nous a montré qu'il faut.
The food crisis of 2008 shows us that it is absolutely necessary to boost small-scale family agriculture. We can't rely 100% on the international market. So the government has to invest in local production. Not only will that create employment, it will boost agriculture and fuel the Haitian economy.
In the meantime, with crops to harvest and more seeds on the way, Lita Renaudin is able to put food on the table, even if she doesn't have a house to eat it in.